Hi guys, welcome to my affordable watch collection. My name is Aviv, and today we are going to take a look at the Cadisen C8208M, a $100 automatic diver, homaging an iconic Omega. It seems like Cadisen are trying to up their game lately. Did they nail it, or is it back to the drawing board with this one? This watch was sent to me from Cadisen for free for review, and I do get to keep it. With that said, that doesn't mean it's going to get a free pass when it comes to me stressing out its strengths and weaknesses. You are going to get my own honest opinion of this watch, so that you can make an informed decision as to whether or not you want to add this watch to your own affordable watch collection. The C8208M is offered in these three colorways. It costs $99.99 on Cadisen's official store on AliExpress for the rose gold version on a rubber strap, and $109.99 for the black and blue versions on a metal bracelet. You can find them cheaper if you look around on AliExpress. The packaging is simple, just like it's been with all Cadisen watches I've reviewed on this channel. Here is everything you can expect to get with the watch. It is worth mentioning that they added the tools you're going to need to resize the bracelet. Here are the measurements. The width of the case itself is 37mm, but the bezel overhangs off of it slightly at 38mm. Its thickness is 13mm, the distance between the lugs is 18mm, and the bracelet tapers down to 16 at the clasp. Lug tip to lug tip is 44.5mm, and with 3 links removed to fit my wrist, the watch weighs 131 grams. Water resistance on this one is 200 meters, making it a capable dive watch. This watch sports a black sandwich dial. That means that the arrowhead hour markers, as well as the 3, 6, 9 and 12 Arabic numerals, are cut into its top part, revealing warm-colored lume made to look aged underneath. This effect was done very well by Cadisen, and everything seems to be precisely cut. The top part of the dial also has a gold-colored minute track printed between the markers, the brand's name under the 12 o'clock Arabic, and automatic 200 meters 660 feet above the 6. Another thing is cut into the dial, the elephant in the room, and that's an unfortunate date complication window at the 4:30 position. It's a white date wheel with black numbers printed on it, and it sticks out quite a bit, visually speaking. How I wish it wasn't there. The hands are cool and nicely made. They are highly polished and faceted. We have an arrow-shaped hour hand, a dolphin-shaped minute hand, and a seconds hand with both a lollipop tip and a lollipop counterbalance. All three hands feature lume on their centers, color matching that of the dial. Covering the dial is a single domed sapphire crystal with no anti-reflective coating applied to it. This means that besides a slight magnification effect on the dial, you are also going to get plenty of unwanted reflections. We'll get back to that. The case is made of 316L stainless steel and is actually finished very well for the price of this watch. The tops of the lugs and the sides of the case are neatly brushed, while the chamfered edges are highly polished. The lugs curve down nicely in a way that conforms well to the wrist. On the 3 o'clock position we find a diamond-shaped screw-down crown, gnarled for good grip and signed with Cadisen's logo. The bezel too is made of stainless steel and has a coin edge for easy grip. It houses a ceramic dive time bezel insert with engraved lines and numbers alternating every 5 minutes, and a lume pip marking the 12 o'clock position. This is a 90 clicks unidirectional bezel. What's the benefit of a 90 click bezel? I don't know, but in any case, the way it operates is a bit too loose for my liking. It also has a bit of freedom to it, and it doesn't align very well with the markings on the dial. That is for sure going to be a deal breaker for some. The case back screws down into place too, and features a nice design of a diver's mask engraved on its center, and some of the watch's information engraved in a circle around it. And here is a very cool Lume shot for you. Cadisen don't state which Lume compound they use to create that warm Fotina look. Whatever it is pretty impressive. The Lume on the hands and the bezel will fade out quicker than the indices because there's significantly less of it applied to them than into those sandwiched indices. Sandwich dials do give watch manufacturers the opportunity to pump a nice amount of Lume into them. Powering this Seamaster Homage is the almighty NH35. This of course is the reliable automatic movement made by Seiko. It has 24 joules and it beats at 21,600 beats per hour. It hacks and it hand winds, has 41 hours of power reserve, and a stated accuracy of -20 to +40 seconds per day. This specific movement runs at an average accuracy rate of +4 seconds per day, according to my tests with the Watch Accuracy Meter app. The black and blue variations of the C8208M come on this stainless steel oyster style bracelet. These are 3 solid links in each row, brushed on top and polished on the sides to match the case. The end links are solid as well and feature inverted female middle links, which is always good to see. The bracelet tapers down nicely towards the fully milled clasp. The branded clasp 2 is brushed on top and polished on the sides, where it has 3 holes for micro adjustment. Please disregard the few scratches I put on the clasp. I do wear my watches before I review them. Let's put it on my 7-inch wrist and see how it wears. Well, I like how it wears. 38mm is a great size for a dive watch in my opinion, and I love that they went with an 18mm wide bracelet. It's comfortable enough, conforming well to my wrist thanks to the bracelet's female end links and the down curve of the lugs, though it could benefit from being a tiny bit slimmer. When you get this watch out in the light, or in a well-lit room, is where it all falls apart. This thing is just so reflective that it really hurts my ability to enjoy it. I'm sure you can appreciate that by looking at this footage. That glare bouncing off the hands, crystal and bezel is distracting and not very pretty. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. We'll start with the positives this time. This watch has quite a lot of good things going for it for the money. Full stainless steel construction and nice finishing, great size, a ceramic bezel, decent Lume on a sandwich dial, a very nice handset, sapphire crystal, 200 meters of water resistance with a screw-down crown and a screw-down case back, and an NH35 automatic movement. The value is definitely there. On the con side, well, it's true that there's a limit to what you can expect of a $100 diver, but on this channel I think we have learned that we can expect a bit more. The bezel action feels cheap and its alignment is off. The date complication is an unnecessary eyesore, and the fact that the watch is super reflective really detracts from how fun it is to have it on the wrist. I like Cadisen, and I was so ready to love this watch. But because of these reasons, I think it does need to go back to the drawing board. A version 2 with a double-domed sapphire crystal with some anti-reflective coating, better bezel action and without that date window would be a killer watch. Cadisen, the ball is in your court. If you want to check this watch out for yourselves, I'll leave the link for it on Cadisen's official AliExpress store in the description of this video. This is going to be an affiliate link that will not cost you anything extra, but will generate a small commission for the channel if you make a purchase. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my affordable watch collection, and hit the notification bell for more affordable watches related content. You can also follow me on Instagram and get to know me and my collection a little bit better, get all the news about the channel, and connect with me on a more personal level. Here are 2 quick links to my reviews of 2 more Cadisen watches. Check these out next. I want to thank Cadisen for sending this watch in for review, and to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.